They caught a woman with a bunch of methamphetamine with 2 kids smuggling across the border. And the Democrats are protesting saying, don't separate a woman from her kids that's caught with methamphetamine. Like, hey, guys, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're a citizen, you're not. Your mama robs a bank, your kids aren't with you. All right, I got my afterburners cooking there and was pretty frothing around like a saltwater crocodile. So we're going to try to reset, come back next segment, and really give you bombshell inside insight on Mueller giving birth to new fake investigations ahead of knowing he's about to be axed. And we've got to remove these scrofulous pustules before they metastasize any further. My God, these men need to be indicted immediately. Then we got the Supreme Court picks that are up. I talked to some of the folks I know in D.C. and got their take on where they think the president's going. And so I'm going to debate Roger about some of that. I don't disagree with Roger hating the front runner because he's another dropping of Karl Rove. But there's some calculus that goes into this, so we'll debate that and discuss that and war plan that and war game that. Coming up with Roger Stone as well. Then we'll open the phones up. And I haven't gotten into a bunch of the other news that's just so insane. I mean, they caught a woman with a bunch of methamphetamine with 2 kids smuggling across the border. And the Democrats are protesting saying, don't separate a woman from her kids that's caught with methamphetamine. Like, hey, guys, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're a citizen, you're not. Your mama robs a bank, your kids aren't with you. You march across a desert and your husband gets killed. We don't even know who you are. We're going to check it out. It's just, I mean, the Democrats are unbelievable. And then it reminded me of a report last year we'll get to after Roger leaves, where the Democrats, the ICE raided a house full of child sex slaves, and it's been later confirmed, and women being trafficked, but underage girls. They went and protested it, saying don't, because who do you think runs most of this smuggling? Remember, Obama also defended smugglers that were abusing children and wouldn't release the children. In fact, print me that. I forgot that. I mean, this is incredible. You've got streams of millions of people coming in, little kids without their parents. You don't know who they are, and then they say, don't even check anything. Don't check them for diseases, nothing. So that's all coming up. But whatever you do, Infowars.com, Newswars.com, PrisonPlanet.com, StoneColdTruth.com, his website. The censorship, I've got a stack of news here I haven't even gotten to. But we're going to cover it all after Roger goes. Where mainstream news admits that Christian music bands are being banned, saying it's political because they're pro-life. So you could say anything's political. So Facebook's saying, we're going into a zero political policy. You mean conservative Christian nationalist. Now imagine that level of discrimination. So it needs to be addressed and dealt with. And then I've got other articles dealing with it. So it's here. They're making their move in levels I wouldn't imagine. But if you're going to go ahead and censor, why not do it at a maximum level? Because they could say everything is political. So see now, oh, there might have been some Russian bots, which 80% were for Hillary, and that's all part of big campaigns, people going outside campaign finance laws. So now no one can be political because it might be dirty. See, speech is now dirty. This is the left, but only your speech. Only your nationalist speech, only your free market speech, only your Christian speech, only your free market speech. But see, once they get control, they're going to censor the left as well, and they're now starting that. So if Trump's been lacking in anything, it's that he's not come out more with more detailed experts with him in a panel. He should have a series of panels about the censorship, how it's happening with big whiteboards in Congress or whatever. And he needs to have this fireside chat and go through the technicals because he can be briefed. It's known what's happening. And the left's even waking up because the EU censorship that comes over here, Article 13 and 11 are about to become law through their dictatorship. They're about to put it through. So Trump's big failing, I would say, is in that quadrant now. And that's good. We need to make that a point for him. Now, Roger Stone will take over the next 2 segments. That means I'll stick a sock in my mouth because he's got big stuff to cover on Mueller, the Russiagate investigation, and on the Civil War they're trying to start, and on the SCOTUS pick, and so much more. Newswars.com. You're watching live. Only you go over the censors. Share the links.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
I'm a nasty woman.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
This 4th of July is special. Everybody can see it. They can feel it. The globalists are attempting to kill a worldwide awakening to their tyranny. And America, yet again, is at the heart of the resistance to the globalist. That's why this 4th of July, I'm asking all of our great supporters to think about InfoWars now more than ever. And what would the world be like if InfoWars wasn't there resisting the globalists? What would have happened if you hadn't supported InfoWars? We would not be having the victories we have today. So yes, a lot of good things are happening, but the enemy is striking back. So please, think about InfoWars and funding our operation while you get great products at the same time on this 4th of July that's so historic. We have record sales going on right now, free shipping on hundreds of different items, more than 20 items are 50% off, like Brain Force Plus, X2 is 40% off, Knockout Sleep Aid, $17.76, Silver Bullets, $9.95 colloidal silver, and free shipping. You can't beat that. This 4th of July is special, and our sales are special to match it. InfoWarsStore.com.